Shh. Shh. Mic's hot. The mic is hot. The mic is hot. Pay attention to be a quiz later. Thought you know all about this. Welcome aboard. It's Friday night. It's bitch night. Time to get all our bitches off our chests, if we have any bitches or chests for that matter. I'm Wade. I'm your host. Lots of fun and games coming your way tonight. We got a dear friend of ours, cousin, relative, thing, lady. She's an author. She's a Reiki master. We're going to discuss her new book that she just wrote and all about that and Reiki. And welcome aboard, Doe.
Hello.
Just in case you thought Doe wasn't here, Doe's here. Because I know you guys, y'all get into a panic when Doe's not here. Where's Doe? We don't want to see your ugly fat head. Where's Doe? She's pretty.
No, I'm not pretty anymore. But I am growing hair. See? That stuff does work.
We'll get into that too. We will.
Eventually.
Yeah, you bought some soap, special bar soap that...
Yeah, it's Japanese rice soap or Chinese rice soap. And it's a shampoo bar. And it works. It really does.
Yeah, I can vouch for it.
I figured if anybody's going to test it, somebody on chemo should test it because somebody is losing hair. And I'm not losing hair anymore. I'm actually growing hair like crazy.
And I'm going to use it as a facial scrub and try to grow full beard. Yeah, screw it. You know what? Let's bring her in. Erin, welcome aboard.
Hi, thanks for having me.
No problem. So this is Erin Michelle. She's a, like I say, Reiki master, right?
I am.
And now an author.
Yes.
Formerly a school teacher and a nurse.
Indeed.
And an all-around pretty good egg for the most part.
Thank you. Coming from you.
Well, I tolerate you.
I take it with a grain of salt.
So Doe's got the book.
I haven't opened it yet.
Doe's going to unveil the book and open it in the whole 9 yards here and take care of that and say words.
I'm excited.
She's going to say words about it.
You say so myself.
This is the front of it. You're driving. And sexy.
I don't know if we can get away with that on this one.
Yeah.
But that's what the book looks like right there. Phoenix Rising, Overcoming Obstacles, by Erin Michelle. Proud of you, kid. That's a big accomplishment.
Thank you so much.
That's your first book,
It
correct?
is. Yeah.
And what led you to write a book? What?
I felt the call to write it is basically where it all began. And I couldn't ignore it anymore. Part of it was a healing journey for me, getting off my chest and putting onto paper all the things that I've overcome. But the driving force was the overwhelming desire to be able to inspire others to be able to overcome the things that they might feel are insurmountable in their own life. So I wrote it with the hopes that not only would it resonate with others, but that they would find hope in their journey.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. You self-published or you went through a publishing company?
Yeah.
Self-published your book?
I self-published, yeah.
Right on. And where is your book available? Most importantly.
Either through me, which is Erin Michelle on Facebook or Phoenix Rising on Facebook or Erin Michelle 2022 on Instagram, or it's also available in Amazon.
There you go.
And
So is that on audio as well at Amazon?
it's not on audio yet. I'm figuring out the process with that one. It's just the paperback at this point, but it's also going to be available in Indigo, South Edmonton Common, come October.
Nice.
Perfect. So it's available all over the place. Wherever you buy your fine books, you can get them there. And what does the book entail? Your personal growth of
The journey.
The
It's
journey
the
that-
whole journey. It starts from things that I've overcome from childhood to growing up in a small school, to university life, to married life, to toxic relationships, to health issues.
See, I just wish we had the copy earlier so we could have read it.
And then it kind of wraps up with where I'm at now and how I got here, which for me is the part that is most important, that I found my authentic self and my true self and how I got to that point, the little tips and tricks and things that I did to get to where I'm at through a lot of hard work, but it is doable.
And did Reiki play a part in that as well?
Huge. Reiki is a daily part of my life.
And you still do mobile Reiki,
Yes.
flexology as well.
Not flexology, just Reiki. But it's a magical thing, and it's something that I can do in person, or I can do hundreds of miles away. I've had clients in the UK that I've been able to treat using the distance symbol and be able to help them with their issues with my Reiki, just from the comfort of my home and the comfort of their home.
Wow.
Excellent. Excellent.
Well, I know when you did the Reiki for me, I felt better. I felt more balanced, and I think that makes a huge difference in any kind of pain situation where you have to connect your body spiritually and everything together to make it all work and heal. And I think that's a huge thing.
Yeah, I've heard others comment about Reiki saying that they went into it as a non-believer and walked out bleeding.
Yeah.
You know, and you've got to try anything once. Twice
Oh.
if you can afford it.
And I said I didn't know too much about it. I haven't delved into it too much.
Yeah.
But I'm a pretty open person, I think, with the yoga and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, well, let's see.
You meant yogurt, right?
No, a yoga.
I've never
I'm
seen
not
you do
eating any more
yoga.
food today.
I haven't seen you. Never seen you do yoga. That's why I want to do yogurt.
You haven't seen me meditate either.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm at work a lot, and you're
I
at home
appreciate
alone.
the silence.
Yeah, I hear you there. That's why I work lots.
More lately than not.
Yeah, it was a busy week at work. It was not gonna lie to you. Any other questions for Erin there, Doe?
How does a person go about starting if they're looking to publish something?
Well, basically, I started off just typing in a Word document. And then I'm lucky enough that I've had a few friends that have published books before. So I was able to kind of look to their experiences and the pros and cons of what direction to take. And the self-publishing route was the way I
Easiest.
went. Yeah. And it didn't cost me a penny.
Nice.
So
Mine cost me, I think, $1,100
Yeah, something like
back
that.
10 years ago. And I still get royalty checks, and I just kind of laugh because they're in US dollars and they're not much. They're like $7 here, $8
Yeah.
there. And it's like, okay. So I just take those into TD and deposit. And
Yeah, whatever. Erin, Tamara has a question for you. She wants to know if you get the sleepover tent and pretzel crust pizza, and if you do, Emily and Jack are gonna be very pissed off.
I don't think so.
No.
I've got Asher with me tonight, so we're going to drive home and snuggle up in my room.
Oh, I was gonna say Asher can stay here and we'll do pizza. I can go for a homemade pizza right about now.
Ooh, pretzel crust pizza.
Yeah,
They were really,
they were really good. We had
Oh.
Emily and Jack over here a while ago and built him a fort in Sheldon's room. He wasn't here at that time, so we built him a fort and made pretzel crust pizza and
And they slept in the fort.
slept in the
Nice.
fort, and yeah, it was a good
And
time.
They got to make their own pizzas, and I think that was the kicker. Is they
Yeah.
got to put what they wanted.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
always a good
instead
thing.
of-
Well, I tell you what,
the
this
order.
this kind of ties into our next little bit of business. And we'll keep you in for this, Aaron. We're not gonna punch you out or anything.
Yes, I am. It's a jumper.
Actually, no, she's not. Tamara.
It's part of the repair program.
It's part of the Reiki treatment here. We're all naked under our clothes. So, Doe and I, we adopted a new family member this week.
He's a big family member.
It's a big family member.
Big.
You guys remember Rio, our Bernese Mountain Dog? She was 135 pounds, and then we had Dakota, who was a Bernese Mountain Dog crossed with a Cane Corso Mastiff, and he was a 195-pound lap dog. And now we have Kona, who is just a little dog. She's only like 55, 60, 65 pounds.
And what's in?
And demanding.
And demanding, yes, in and out. So we thought, let's step it up in size and adopt a new pet. And it's really funny how this came about. We'll explain it to you after we watch the video of our new family member. So we did an adoption this week. We said no more pets, but we changed our minds. This is a new addition to our family. It's a 34-foot Class A Fleetwood Bounder motorhome. It's 111,000 kilometers. Turn your speakers up. The audio's there. New tires all the way around. New brakes all the way around. Quiet. New starter. It does need a little bit of work here and there. Everything's sideways. I was pretty drunk when I did this video this afternoon.
Must have turned your phone to
We'll get all that straightened up. A brand new outer
Rookie
room.
mistake.
Zip onto the
The
awning.
drapes have to go.
And inside
Yeah, the
is
front drapes
storage
have to
galore.
go. This was
Up and down both sides.
Hell.
Is all storage.
very
About
unforeseen
sofa folds
happening
up to just about a queen size bed.
in our lives. We wanted to
Your
buy a
table drops down
motorhome.
into a bed.
We've been looking for a couple years
kitchen
of
to a
buying a
sink.
motorhome. We've been looking at them
More
for a couple
storage.
years, and
Microwave,
trying to figure out
4-burner stove,
how.
full size
How.
oven. You could probably cook 2 turkeys, and it's
What?
actually really big.
holy crap, they're a lot of money.
Refrigerator,
And we don't
freezer.
have any, and
Your electrical
so
panel.
we're sitting at home.
Oh, this is gonna open for me.
Saturday?
There we go.
No, Saturday we got a phone call though.
This was Dova's favorite feature.
We
about
went up
this
there
whole thing.
Tuesday or
It's a little pantry.
something like that. So
Slide out-
we got a phone call from a gentleman
slide
named
out
Jim
your
up
cans
in
and so forth.
Athabasca County.
Lock that up.
You
and
tell us
go
what
in,
you
you're
better
in the
ask.
bathroom.
We got a phone call.
One
from
side's the
him,
bathroom, you got
he
your
put us
toilet.
in touch with a
Some more
elderly
storage up
gentleman named
above.
Charlie. And
Your
Charlie
mirror,
is
decent sized counter with more storge underneath.
recently disabled and cannot make
On the other
decisions.
side,
He
you have a full size
inquired if we would be interested in it.
Bathtub
And it needs,
for bathing
it
the
needs
dog, which
batteries
was
and
gonna be
maybe some
handy.
electrical issues that you
shower.
have to dive into.
Hang on, Del.
and then
Del.
your bedroom.
I'm gonna kill the
Sorry,
video.
it's a
because
little dark in
nobody
here.
can
I
hear
don't
you.
have lights hooked up or anything
There.
just yet. More storage.
So, Charlie, can you hear me now? Is all good? Give me a thumbs if you can.
Should be good. Go ahead.
So, anyways, Charlie recently disabled and his legs don't work very well, and he's in a home in a county someplace. Jim put this on as a property on his property for a little bit, and once he found out our backstory, he had it up for sale for $8,000, and we thought and we hummed and we hawed, and once he found out that I had cancer and what stages and where, he doesn't have any family, and he thought we could make use of it. So when we got there, it was a completely different scenario. When we got there to look at it, he basically showed up and donated it to us. So that was a blessing in itself. So we just have to do the work to go with it. So that was awesome.
So we were able to get the batteries charged up and get it running, and I drove it home, and I drove it for about an hour, I guess, to get it home, and the thing runs like a top.
It's got new brakes, new starter, new wheels. Needs a good cleaning. and I'll get to that when I get to it.
Yeah.
And those curtains have to go. I don't like orange flowers.
And I knew this question was going to come right off the bat tomorrow. Can we borrow it? The answer, in real simple terms, no. This is our future escape. We're going to, like say, work on it over the fall and whatever we can in the winter, and then in the spring, and get it up and
learn it.
yeah, get it up and roadworthy by springtime. And then next summer, we're just gonna bounder around Alberta a little bit and spend a couple days here, maybe a week there, and
Camping with
Yeah,
friends, so they
camp-
can tutor us on
Yeah.
on what is what, because I have no.
yeah, how to do things, how to get things.
And we'll have to look at the awning and try to take that apart.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow, and
Yeah,
we'll see.
we'll see. And just bounce around Alberta next summer, and then park it for next winter, and then the following summer use it a little bit, and hopefully by then Doe will be all healed up and ready to motor on down to Mexico, and we're going to drive that son of a bitch to Mexico.
Nice part is it's got a walk around bed. I don't have to climb on stuff, so that's a plus. It's got a lot of room, and the couch folds out into a bed and a half,
Yeah, it's actually
quite
quite big,
big.
just about queen size bed. So it's
That's
And-
impressive.
and it doesn't block the walkway, so that's even better
Yeah.
because whoever's on it can still get to the bathroom and back. And it's got a full size tub for Kona
yeah, that was the other neat thing, full size tub in it, and
and storage. Like there's a little closet on either side for each of us. But when you're going someplace warm, you don't need a lot of anything. And underneath, there's a lot of storage. So that's a plus. We have to figure out if the fridge works.
I don't know if this is going to work,
Like
but
that. Yeah, it works.
that's what the living room, dining room is. And then your kitchen with your refrigerator and shit there. Pretty glary, but and that's the sofa Doe was talking about. And it folds down, like I say, just about to a queen size bed.
So at night,
Full size tub for Kona bathing.
which was impressive because they
And
don't
then-
usually have a.
Nice big queen size bed in the back of it. And yep, got the shitter. I can see me now at Christmas time. Shitter's full. Playing out on the front street. So yeah, we're pretty excited, pretty stoked about that. So I say hopefully we get it up and all buttoned down. Martin's going to come tomorrow and give me a hand with some issues that we're having with. I have to wire in a water pump for the water system, and then some batteries, and from there it's just Mickey
Figure it
Mouse things.
Check the hoses, see if all that stuff
Yeah,
works.
check
Figure out
hoses.
the signal lights. 'cause
Yeah,
they don't
the
work.
fuses. Well, I know what signal lights is. That's easy. But just the fuses. The heater's not working.
The night of the project, I get to make curtains. I haven't sewn in ages.
You know, make curtains and learn how to dump a shitter.
Yeah, I need better gloves.
Don't we all?
So yeah,
I have a sewing machine too. I just don't drag it out very often.
so that's our big announcement of the new family member, the Bounder. We haven't named her yet.
I say Freddie the Furious.
Freddie the Furious. Okay, we'll put that down on the B list of possibilities.
Yeah, so we need a name.
Yeah, we need a name. So yeah, if you have any ideas for a name, shoot them along to us, text us, drop a line in Messenger or whatever, and then we'll go from there. Now I wanted to get into your CT results, your CT scan,
We did that last week.
but you didn't go into exactly what herbs and medicines you were taking, and you've had such good results. I think that go into detail about that. The stuff you're taking and what it's supposed to do and what it's actually doing. And
Well, I say first and foremost, cancer survives mostly on sugar and glucosamine. Glucosamine, you can't control that well because it's in your system. Your body produces it, and you get it through various meats and so forth. So you can kind of control that a little bit by eating smaller portions, I guess, but you still produce it. Your body just naturally does. But if you can starve the cells, and I do different fasts. I do 16-hour, 20-hour. I've done 2 24-hour fasts where the only thing I've eaten outside of drinking water is a tablespoon of sauerkraut, not the wine sauerkraut, but
yeah, just pickled
the pickled
sauerkraut.
sauerkraut. And the reason I did that is because it has more probiotics than any yogurt or prebiotic that you'll find. Believe it or not, it's actually better for your system and it helps things move along. That in conjunction with the ginger tea, the homemade ginger tea, not stuff that you can buy in the store, but you take a 1 inch by 1 inch cube of real ginger, peel it, slice it thin, cook it. When you cook ginger, it changes the composition of the ginger. So now it becomes more of a Chauvel type. Once you do a reduction, boil the 4 cups of water that you put that knuckle into, boil it down to 2 and have 1 cup, but eat the ginger as well. And if you have an ostomy like me, chew the hell out of it because it can do some
Painful coming
stuff.
out, yeah.
Yeah, it can do some stuff. That and omega-3s, not 6 and 9, just 3s. That's a good antioxidant as well. Asparagus. Now, because of my special needs foods, I did find, Wade actually found it for me, asparagus at, believe it or not, Dollarama for 10. And it's whole young spears. So you get the whole top plus probably 3 inches down. I drain it off, put it in a container, and fill it with apple cider vinegar. So I will have probably a tablespoon or 2 every day. And that helps a lot. Apples, old story. The doctors used to say an apple will keep the doctors away and keep you healthy. It's true. The more apples that you eat, the better your digestion is. And it doesn't matter if it's an apple sauce or a raw apple. Eat apples. Eat it with cheese. Eat it. Just eat it. And organ meats. Organ meats have a lot of iron. And if you're blood deficient and you're losing hemoglobin, you can get yourself actually this Jameson mushroom complex. It has 4 different types of mushroom in it, and each one of them has a different health benefit to it. There's reishi mushroom, lion's mane, chaga, and shiitake. So you can look those up individually to figure out what all is good for. But number 1 is it helps create folate acid. Now, folate you can get in cereals as well. If you can't eat leafy greens, look for folate, look for this mushroom complex, and pair it with some B12. And that will help create blood. I went from a 93 to 123 inside of a week and a half.
That's phenomenal.
It is.
Yeah, just little things like that you can do, and it's food based, so it isn't going to ruin anything.
See, Kel says pineapple is good for digestion, and yes, it is. But
It's too high in fiber.
you can't eat pineapple. It's too high in fiber, and it's too stringy. It'll clog up her ostomy.
The other
and
thing
then you
that
have
you can
Big
take
problems.
to protect your liver, and you drinkers, and all you are bloody drinkers,
Not me.
milk thistle. And in the morning, I usually have a glass of water.
I
I
hook
put
it
it in the
up.
microwave.
IV.
Put it in the microwave, heat it up, and probably pour 1.5 ounces of lemon juice, straight up lemon juice, concentrate, into it. That helps support. Vitamin C is huge. And the lemon juice actually helps support and detoxify your liver. So I've been doing that in conjunction with this. And those are my primaries with the ginger tea. The others are just add-ons that I've done in the last while. But I'm going to kick this. You can post whoever died after 12 years of whatever. It won't be me.
Exactly.
Just won't be. I'm not accepting the disease. I'm not hiding behind it. If you have a question, ask me. I'll tell you. I'll tell you honestly. If you have a question about this stupid ostomy, ask me. I'll tell you how much I hate it. But I did learn a trick this week. I joined a support group online for ostomies, and I didn't realize there was over 1.5 million of us out there. And all of us having the same damn problem. These bags don't stick to you. And everybody's got a suggestion and this and that, try this, try that. But the best thing I found so far, essential oils. Putting a drop in your bag gets rid of every smell. So now when I go to the bathroom and I have to dump the bag, I don't have to worry that there's a lingering, it just comes out oranges. It just, whole room smells like oranges. It's great.
You got to get rose flavored.
Rose flavored? Oh my God, we're back to that edible thing, aren't we?
No, oh God, no. You got to get a rose scented one.
They
That
have
way,
rose. They have
that way,
something called late summer.
that way I can go around saying, No matter what my wife eats, she shits out roses.
But
Yeah,
even if you're like at home in your bathroom, you know all the aerosol sprays. Now it's just citrus when you're done.
citrus.
Yes, you can take essential oils and just put a drop of it in the bowl and flush, and the whole room is changed, and it's gone.
Whoa! I can get rid of all those matches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey,
matches, ashes, sprays, all the room
Game changer.
deodorizers. Yeah, it's a huge.
It's
game changer.
amazing what the essential oils can do.
Especially if you get a strong one. Like I got orange because I was looking at it. I was
Yeah.
like, lavender. Okay, I hate eucalyptus because that's like a Vicks. And there was another one that I didn't care for, peppermint. And I was like, okay, well, these are my and lemon. I thought lemon might be, yeah. So orange is it was.
Nobody wants to have a lemon fresh shit.
Well, and I thought
Call a
about-
spade a spade.
I thought
How was
about
your
that.
shit? It was lemony fresh.
Well, I thought about the lavender, right? And it's like lavender's okay, but then you're just gonna fall asleep.
Fall asleep on the shitter. Yeah,
So it's like,
Yeah,
orange
wouldn't-
as it is.
wouldn't be the first time I fell asleep on the toilet.
Well, I
Sure won't
wonder.
be lost.
That is my bitch. Cell phones in the bathroom drives me crazy. Cell phones in the bathroom. I get it.
It's entertainment.
It's reading material that replaced the yucky magazines. Oh, and my other bitch for the week.
Why are you pointing at me? I didn't do it.
No. We were at No Frills today. Why aren't they still sanitizing stuff, or at least putting the stuff out so that you can?
Oh,
Good question.
Like,
well,
I know carts are clear.
yeah.
There's no wipes at the door so that you can't even wipe down your own cart. Like, I'm not completely germophobic. I am going to some places without a mask, even though I am immunocompromised. But holy hell, what happened to the sanitizing? Wasn't that the whole pretense of
Yeah,
all of this?
well-
Because you don't know who washed their hands?
COVID's over now.
Yeah, it's far from over.
No, Justin said it's over.
Don't did he know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, our illustrious supreme leader said it's over, so it's all over.
All in our heads, probably too.
Yeah, probably. We imagined the whole last 2.5 years. It's just about 3 years now.
Back to the pineapple. Pineapple is good too for digestion, but the core, the bromelain in the core, the centerpiece, that is really good for your joints. So if you have a lot of joint issues, if you eat enough of it, it'll help. Turmeric is also very good for that, for inflammation.
Which reminds me, I have to take my turmeric because I'm not eating a pineapple core. I refuse. Not here. Pineapple here just sucks.
Yeah, no kidding. The whiter the pineapple, the better it is, because the stuff we get here is already overripe and it's yellow.
Yeah.
And the more yellow it is, the worse it's on the verge of spoiling. And always tip your pineapple upside down and look for the little button at the bottom. And if there's any green on it, just put it back. If you can take out the tines really easy, just put it back. It's overripe. It's on the verge of spoiling.
Welcome to Pineapple Lessons on a Friday evening. I have nothing to bitch about this week. I had a really good week. It was a longer week at work. Things are ramping up a little bit for winter. People are fixing shit that they're wrecked all summer long. And it's all good. I had a real long day on Thursday. Thursday I had a really, really long day. I put in a solid 8 hours.
That was a little longer than 8 hours.
So no, it was 8 hours and 3 minutes on the time clock. I checked. So that was a tough. That was
not used to that anymore.
That was a
eh?
tough day. I'm not used to it. No,
Exactly.
go from working 16 hours down to working 6 and still making the same money, and then I gotta,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Tamara has a huge bitch. Albany, that sucks. Tamara, do you want to come in and tell your story? Do you want to
That was not cool. Not at all.
just hang on here? I'm getting to you, Tamara. Just you guys talk amongst yourselves. Visit amongst yourselves.
We'll drink the water, so let's drink this.
There.
I miss drinking.
Yeah, Tamara's got a real. If you don't like sad stories, probably want to avoid this because this was absolutely brutal. It's too loud here. Oh, Tamara's at hockey. So what happened is Tamara and Darcy adopted a little puppy, a little Rottweiler, and
Nala.
I'm gonna try and get the numbers right and stuff. I think he was 4 months old or 3.5 months old, and he, as puppies do, ate rocks. Puppies eat everything. Kona was a vacuum cleaner. You walked down the sidewalk when she was a puppy. The minute her head went down, she was vacuuming up leaves, rocks, dog shit, small toys, birds, chimpanzees. Across, she'd,
soon as that head bombs down, you look right in.
He was 14 weeks old. So the same thing with Milo, Tamara's little Rottweiler. He was 14 weeks old, swallowed a bunch of rocks, and Tamara took him to the Albany Vet Clinic in Edmonton, where they induced vomiting to help to try rocks out of the puppy's stomach. Well, with rocks and puppies and stuff, you don't induce vomiting. You try to do surgery or at the very most get them a laxative, make them poop them out. Because what happened is these rocks went and ripped the dog's esophagus and everything along the digestive tract from the throat right to the stomach, tore it all up, and there was nothing that the emergency vets could do because the damage was already done, so they had to put their puppy down
At another location.
at another location. So it's just a gut-wrenching story, just awful.
Absolutely heartbreaking.
Yeah. So if you have a chance to go to the Albany vet, don't, because vets should know what the hell they're doing, and
Even the tech doing.
even a tech should know what they're doing.
And
And
if not, they should be looking.
Tamara went back to the Albany vet after they had to put the puppy down and lost her mind in the fucking place. And I don't blame her, and she got her money back. Not that that's any consolation for the dog, but
No, the heartache.
even so, it's just
Puppies are.
just ridiculous.
I've always had mine on leash anytime they had to go outside. And that for at least 6 months until they stopped eating everything in sight. And if that meant I had to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, leash the dog and take it out, because they can't be left for a minute when they're puppies. They will eat any and everything. Bottle caps. I couldn't tell you how many bottle caps I fished out of Rio's mouth.
Yeah.
She used to have a fetish for beer caps and bottle caps. So having said that, you almost got to puppy proof 10 times harder than you would toddler proof. And it's heartbreaking.
Aaron's son Asher is here. He's laying over on the couch sniffing. I think he has a really bad cocaine habit. He's 11.
Yeah. We started it early with him so that he'd get used to it.
By high
Well,
school,
yeah,
the crack
just-
won't even.
just- Move your hands and heal him.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, by grade
That's right.
10, the crack pipe won't even bother him anymore. Gotcha.
So I got all these gifts from Aaron. I got this book and I got a rock. It's a special rock.
Don't eat it.
Oh no, Tamara.
Oh yeah, that's right too. Forgot about that.
She was too cute to.
Come on. Not working. It's working. It's not working. It doesn't know what it's doing tonight. This thing's really acting up tonight.
Mercury retrograde.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So no, whether Emily's cat happened to get out the same night Milo got into the rocks, and she's been missing ever since. I was talking to Mary yesterday, or the day before. There was a sighting of a cat they believe to be Nova, but as of yet, they have not found
Mm.
the
You
cat
could
or
always put
anything.
up
So.
notices at the schools nearby.
Yeah, I probably have done that. Again, before we run away, just to bring this up, the book is Phoenix Rising, Overcoming Obstacles by Aaron Michelle. I'm looking forward to reading it. I want to get into that here right quick. I think it's going to be my weekend read.
Fantastic. I know I had a girlfriend that actually she went took it in the bath, had it finished before she was out. She couldn't put it down.
Well, now I won't have to.
Should I start you?
No, I have to take my phone into the bathroom.
Now you've got reading material.
Yeah. You don't want to tell Emily that, but you're 99% sure Coyote got it. Coyotes are really bad in the Mill Creek ravine in Edmonton too.
Because somebody's been feeding them apparently.
Yeah.
Did you know there's
Oh,
$1,000 fine for feeding a coyote?
Yeah.
Because then they become
Habitual. They're
they become more
reliant on human interaction to
Yeah.
survive. Yeah.
rather than scared. But I used to watch going to work at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'd watch them wait for the lights on 50th Street. Like they would
Really?
actually sit and they would watch for the hand. Like they're quick learning. They're a dog.
Yeah.
So they'd watch for the hand and then they'd cross the street to not get run over on 50th and Mounting. And they used to do it every morning. Like I'd watch them. I was like, that's pretty impressive. And then they'd go into the condos and dumpster dive. So kind of like a homeless person.
That's why I don't
With
feed.
fur.
With fur.
I don't feed coyotes or homeless. So it's all good.
I feed everybody.
Yeah, I know.
I try to.
I know. It's damn scary and annoying. No wild animals in the motorhome, by the way. That's rule 1.
No keto? Oh,
Okay.
come on.
I don't know if I can live with a raccoon in my motorhome.
He's not a raccoon, he's a bear.
Oh,
That makes it
Freedom.
better.
yes, it's a
For
bear.
your-
You're letting a bear
Oh,
in.
yeah, freedom.
Freedom is a good name for your motorhome.
Panda Express.
Panda Express. Uh-oh. You're not. You're living here now.
We're gonna switch over.
Gonna sleep in a new trailer.
Asher just come up and tap Aaron on the shoulder. When are we going? I said, you're not. You live here now. I own you. He went and he ignored me and sat
And
down.
back to the game.
He's a little shy.
He's a little shy. He's a good kid. Nice, quiet. So, anything else you want to get off your chest there, Aaron?
Any
Any
bitches?
bitches?
Any bitches? Anything to bitch about?
Not really.
Why
It's
not?
been a good week.
No.
It's been a really good week.
Good, good.
I had a rough week last week, and I kind of turned it around starting Sunday. So this week's actually been everything on the upswing,
Good.
which
That's
is
good.
great.
You,
I feel like myself again.
you have some upcoming Reiki.
Yes, my girlfriends are teaching a Reiki course this weekend. It would have started tonight, and I get to be a volunteer on the table tomorrow for the students, which is fantastic because Reiki works no matter who it is that's providing it. And I get a free treatment tomorrow, which I am so thrilled about because I treat myself daily, but my girlfriend's liking it to coffee. You can have your daily coffee, you make it yourself, you enjoy your coffee, but every once in a while, you
go
got to
out-
treat yourself to the Starbucks.
Yeah, you got to go out for a treat.
So I'm getting the Starbucks tomorrow.
Ugh. Can't drink that crap. I drink homemade coffee,
Yeah, and
and that's about it.
And that's it.
Yeah. No, I like my coffee.
Well, it's good that you have your routines.
I can't drink Starbucks. Timmy's is just vile.
Timmy's hurts my stomach.
I can't do Timmy's at all.
McDonald's is
Yeah.
hit and miss. That's like all of them. Though. It's hit and miss no matter where you go. There's the odd time you'll roll through a Timmy's going, I just need a damn coffee to get me home. And it's a damn good cup of coffee. And then the next night you're, I just need a coffee to get me home. You roll into Timmy's and it's a vile, it tastes like the inside of an ostomy bag.
Yeah.
So it's
The worst is,
Bottom of the pot for you.
what's that other one? Second cup.
second cup.
Oh,
I-
not even worth a
I
dime.
remember back in the day when I was doing window cleaning
Walls.
100 years ago, hanging off of high rises and stuff. And Starbucks had just started popping up in Edmonton in the bookstores, in the
Chapter.
Chapters.
chapters books. And we had the contract to do all the glass for those places. So we go in and clean the windows and here, take a coffee for the road. Cool, coffee. Yeah, I'm broke. I got no money. I can go for a coffee, get in the truck and throw it out the window. It's just, just horrible. Horrible tasting
I
shit.
find it depends which roast. I really like the blonde roast.
My friend said that, and I just find it might as well be espresso. It's really strong for me.
Yeah.
Whereas I find the pike is a lot more bitter than I
Mm.
care to drink. And I don't even touch the dark roast. But I also like the caffeine level of the light roast because the lighter the roast, the higher the caffeine. So
I just think to myself, the pike roast of sitting out at Long Lake going, looking at pike. Ow.
yeah, I'm not sure where they came up with the name, but it wasn't from Canada.
Your father probably named it. tastes like jackfish. I will call that pike roast.
Yeah. Call it that.
That's like the silly names that like Kicking Horse has for their coffee.
Yeah.
If you buy the beans and
Yeah.
stuff, you just kind of look at it and go, "What flavor is that supposed to be?" Donkey quail. Okay,
donkey
let's
quail.
move on.
I don't even want to know.
And Mexican coffee's good. I like and Daddy's,
And
and we've had a few others down there that were really good too. So,
Mexican coffee is phenomenal.
but they make it there. I mean, that's
it's fresh as
it's
fish.
fresh as fresh.
But also like the cold coffees. The cold coffees, far superior. Like the
Oh yeah.
Andante's vanilla coffee, so good.
Sheldon had one the other day. Where the hell were at? Oh, when we went out for we had the Thai food, and he had that cold coffee. That was actually really good.
Oh, those are killer.
Yeah.
The Vietnamese coffee.
That was actually really good.
Yeah. Oh, hey, that makes so
Pikefish
much
Market.
sense, Cal.
Okay, Cal. Thanks for showing off your intelligence.
Pike Market.
And I'm going to do a plug. If you're ever in Sherwood Park, Roasty Coffee. They brewed it. They actually do their own.
Their own grinding, their own processing,
Their own
everything.
processing, their own everything there
In-house.
in house.
Yeah, it might be worth a try.
Yeah.
You never know. Anyways, Aaron, thanks for joining
Well,
us tonight.
thank you for having me.
Good luck with the book sales. And
Thank you very much.
again, get it on Amazon. Get a hold of Aaron directly if you need
Yep.
to. Want to know how to get a hold of her. Get a hold of Doe or I. Jesus, these English words are hard. Having a tough time with this language.
Wording is hard today.
Yeah, it is. It is. We also had the discussion that my birth certificate may be wrong.
Really?
Yeah,
How so?
I think I was born a leap year baby because I'm going to be 60 this year, but I still act like I'm 15. So I'm thinking maybe I was a leap year baby.
I don't know, because you didn't really make adult decisions till you were 40. I know, because I had to make most of them until then.
You mean in the last 20 years I've made an adult decision?
A couple.
I
Really?
don't know. I'm 44 and I've known you as long as I've been alive, and I'm questioning that.
Can I get some of those written down for me so I know what I did right?
You ever want to see a guy overreact? Give him a set of wipers and a new car.
Fuck. I just about took my car in for a trade last night. There's my bitch of the week. There, right
There
there.
it is.
There it
Have
is.
your son, have your adult son try and help. They were so frazzled, and it was so funny. And I just sat back and went, I could do this in a minute. No, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna watch.
Fuck it. I don't know who designed. Why can't we make one universal windshield wiper and windshield wiper mount that you're done? You got a new wiper blade on. You're continuing down the road.
Yep.
No,
Because that would be common sense.
the 2016 Ford Fusion
And this is the
has this
contraption.
contraption where you got to click this and fold that and put slot A into tab B,
But
then tuck the Bundelheimer up into the Schwiegelschwanz, then clip it down and it's all good.
but the male brain doesn't work like the female brain whatsoever.
Wipers aren't even in that.
You
They're not.
see 15 parts in a wiper and assume that they all got stacked and you got to use them all. Not necessarily.
No, see, the male mind goes to, who in the fuck designed this shit? What in the hell? Whoever designed this needs to get laid because they did it wrong.
2 minutes. That's all it took me. 2 minutes.
Yeah,
saying.
well, shut up.
Ask the mechanic. Not a mechanic anymore, but I've had my fill.
And it's funny because I thought about it too, driving to work this morning after Doe hooked him up last night and stuff. I got up this morning, it rained overnight. It wasn't raining when I got up this morning, but of course I had water all over my windshields. And I give them swoosh, they worked. I'll do it again. Yeah, they're still on. Hit 4 or 5 times. Oh, they're all on. Everything's good, not leaving any streaks or anything. And as I'm driving to work, I'm thinking, I work with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Red Seal mechanics. I wonder if I peel one of those blades off and go, hey, can you figure this shit out? I'll bet you 6 of them couldn't figure it out. I'll bet you all 6 of them would have gone, you got to trade that car in.
You were just hoping that that would be them things. Yeah, we got a
Bloody
spare.
brutal.
We got a spare.
Now I got a spare
Like
26-inch wiper that doesn't hook onto anything yet that we know of.
hang on to it. I
Oh,
got a
maybe the
20
mower home.
I got a 20-inch also in the
Might have to duct tape it onto something just to get it. I don't know.
take a third one to Gary's rig.
Maybe I'll duct tape one to the middle of Gary's windshield or
We haven't
something. Our
done
neighbor.
anything over there in
Yeah.
ages other than the golf tees. He lost his brains
Oh.
the one day. He's meticulous about his lawn. And so much so that I was driving Sheldon to work. So Sheldon was 17, 16,
Yeah, something like that.
just before he got his license, so 15. And Gary came home. That's our neighbor next door. Wonderful, wonderful neighbor. But he came home and just lost his mind. He came home and he's like having a conniption fit. Got back in the truck, and then 5 minutes later, he's back with a bobcat on the trailer, and he dug up the whole yard, front,
Oh.
back, sides, you name it, just all the grass gone. And I was like, okay, he's really pissed because there's weeds. He doesn't do weeds.
Dandelions and weeds. And
Then over the weekend, of course, they got everything prepared and stuff, and then their truck came with all the grass. he just laid out all this brand new sod, right? Weed free. So silly us. We decided so he got it all laid out and watered in and stuff, and then they went to bed.
They went to bed.
But we had golf tees, and this little patches. We went to the dollar store, and it was little patches of yellow flowers, and I thought this was cool. So we bought these little flowers and glued them to the golf tees. And then
2 o'clock in the morning, and we're tearing apart plastic glass for the
We're arts and crafting.
for the weeds. We're crafting in the kitchen
They
at
would
2
put
in the
them on
morning.
Golf tees, so they'd be
Golf
safe.
tees, hot glue. You know,
So
it was
as far-
dangerous.
As far as we could reach, we put them into the grass when we should have heard all hell break loose at 6 a.m. Holy listen.
Oh, that's such an innocent thing to do, though.
And then he never knew. We didn't fess up until last fall.
Last fall we were over there.
This spring.
Last fall we were over there having a drink.
Yeah. And then he says, I always wondered who the hell did that. And my granddaughter, we took them all, and they were all alongside the garage. She has them as little flowers.
Oh, nice.
Still, and she's 14 or 15 now.
But, you never know when we'll get you. You just don't give us your address. It's better.
Let's.
That was priceless.
That's it for this week. We're gonna say adios to Aaron, and because Asher wants to go home. He's had enough of hanging out here and not doing nothing.
Asher
so-
just wants his computer, and it's dark outside.
Yeah.
And see, if you need a Reiki master, contact Erin.
Yeah.
Read her book.
Please.
Get it online. Contact her directly for a hard copy if that's what you want, and she can order you in one, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going to get reading, so I'm going to go.
And I just wanted to also add that I do coaching for getting over any of your obstacles as well. So
Any traumas and stuff.
yeah, any of your traumas, anything, any of the goals that you want to work on, or if you're feeling stuck, I'm here to help to kind of support you through that. And that's a free consult to determine your needs. So
I don't think you have that kind of time.
not for you. Yeah, probably not. I think I would need therapy for the therapy.
Who's going to counsel you when you're done with this?
That's where the Reiki comes in.
Yeah.
It all comes full circle.
Yeah.
I need my rocks. I need some more crystal.
Yeah.
Still not working.
Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching. Adios, Aaron.
Have a great one, guys. Thanks for everything.
Say bye, Doe.
Bye, Doe.
And again, I get the last word because it's my show. Even Tamara says she has enough trauma that they don't have enough time to cure it. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like I say, if you want to reach out for Aaron's book or Reiki and you don't know how to get a hold of her, get a hold of Doe or I, and we'll definitely pass you over to Aaron and get you all healed up and a little more mentally stable. Any questions about cancer and some of the tricks that Doe has been using to get better results, hit us up. And if you have any tricks of yourself that you want to pass along, share them with us. You got something you want to bitch about, let me know about it. We'll get you on next Friday, and you can bitch away. Until then, have a good